We're down at Barnwood Junction today for the Gloucester Life Extension project for Colas Rail. We're here with the first hydrogen trial of the business to have a more sustainable future of powering our sites.
Part of our drive to net gain, we spent quite a bit of time trying to think how can we implement this on our projects. The one standout initiative was the use of hydrogen and using it to power our compounds, but not only power the compounds and see what else it can do. So obviously we've got an EV point here behind us, which we're utilising on this site and trying to just gain as much information as data to utilise this going forward.
So here at Gloucester, we've got the first application of our hydrogen technology on site. So trialling site welfare being set up and powered entirely by hydrogen during the daytime working of the project. For us, this trial is really, really important as we look to the future and our programme of works over the next few years and how we can power our sites more sustainably. What's really important here is that we understand what the limits and capability of the technology is, how it can interact with different technologies, and to understand what we need to do to be able to scale that up for our major projects, but also scale it down so that we can operate it transiently across our smaller projects where we need to.
Now this solution that we've got is really demonstrating how we're committed to delivering net zero by 2050, as well as our science-based target commitment of a 30% reduction in carbon emissions by 2030. What we've done here with the hydrogen is really showing how we can move towards completely removing fossil fuels from our sites. Another solution that we've come up with on site, which is really attacking a real difficult challenge to our industry, is the remote electric vehicle charge point which the hydrogen is plugged into. Now, we know the electrification of our vans in particular is really difficult and challenging, particularly on some of our remote sites where we don't have access to mains electricity sources. Now, this is now showing that there is a potential future remote solution that would not be intermittent and could be connected to a hydrogen source to charge our electric vans as we transition to this further in the future. The combination of these solutions is projected to save us a significant amount of carbon during the 8-week trial period.
Well, the main benefit, of course, of hydrogen fuel cells is to produce zero emissions. So that's zero climate-changing carbon dioxide and also zero nitrogen oxide, which is associated with air pollution and health challenges.
It's the first time we've integrated our battery generator hybrid system with a hydrogen setup. We worked together with Colas and AFC and make sure everything worked harmoniously. We also brought in our eco cabins. They have better insulation, lower power demand on all the appliances in there. And then we brought in a lighting tower, a hybrid of wind and solar, an alternative to the solar tower lights.
It's really, really great that people are being brave enough to try this stuff. Obviously, at the moment in time, this technology is very, very new and there's a cost associated to it. But if we don't try this equipment, we'll never get used to using it and we'll never then be able to scale up to be able to get this technology going.